So a few weeks ago, I made a video about how I was considering starting a cult here at Vondelpeet Studios. And at the time, it did seem like a very nice idea to have that kind of power over people, to get all of that free money, and just to have that influence and just have people, I suppose, worshipping me. It just sounded really nice. However, as the weeks have gone on, it has occurred to me that perhaps I haven't completely thought this idea through. For instance, I feel like my presence, I just don't have a dominating presence, and I don't know if a cult leader needs to have that, but I'm not sure if I'm even very good at manipulation. And actually, to be frank, I'm not very good with finances and logistics either. And I'm also not very good at having, I guess, end goals. Like, I could start this cult, sure, and maybe people would be on board with me, but I can imagine myself just sort of wandering off in the middle of a cult meeting and just giving up on the whole idea, or just getting a little bit moody and giving people the silent treatment. And to some degree, that is manipulative, but I don't think it's the kind of manipulation that would make the cult very viable long term. Now, of course, I suppose I don't have to be the absolute glorious leader of the cult. I could just sort of be behind the scenes and just create my own kind of Vondelpeet system of personality types, perhaps, like the Enneagram, which I really like the Enneagram, but it does seem to have its roots in the occult from what I understand. And the occult is, once you've got an association with the occult, it's then you're basically, David Bowie in 1975, and you're living off cocaine, and you're recording really interesting music, but a lot of your lyrics are all, based on, the occult and Aleister Crowley and things like that. And I'm trying to write songs at the moment, and I love the idea of being linked to the occult as well and drawing my inspiration from them. Maybe that should be my new religion, I don't know. Now, there is one idea that might work, and that idea is that I pay you to join my cult. So basically, I give you $1,000, you come to my cult meeting. Actually, no, you've got to come to at least one cult meeting, otherwise you don't get the money. But if you get to the end of it, it'll be about 30 minutes, and I'll just waffle on like I do in these videos, and then I'll give you $1,000, and then you go away. But then I'm a bit worried that people come and take their $1,000 and they just won't turn up again. So what I would have to do is pay $1,000 every time. I feel like people would keep coming to my cult meetings if I paid them $1,000. It's basically giving everyone an income, isn't it? Now, the other thing I haven't thought through here, though, is where am I going to get that money from? I guess what I could do is I could do a full-time job. I'll get some boring office job in the government. And no, but even then, that won't be enough money. I'd have to give people maybe I reckon people would turn up, though, if you paid them $100 each. Oh no, this isn't going to work. All right, I'm not sure about this cult idea now. Let me know in the comments if you've got any ideas for me, basically, on how I can start a cult without, despite the fact that I'm really lazy and don't really like the spotlight in general being put on me to that degree. But yeah, would you, if I paid you, would you join my cult? It doesn't mean I'm going to pay you, but would you? That's the question I'm putting to you. Let me know in the comments any of your thoughts. And just to finish, I'll play a little song. Let's see if we can do this. Do you want to join my cult? Do you want to join my cult? Join my cult, join cult Vondelpeet. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you next time.